How's it going, guys? I haven't made a video in a while. It's been break and I've been at home, but as you can see, I'm sitting in my old game room. And since I've been away to college, it's obviously turned into storage space for my family who's still living here. That's not a big deal, but it does kind of hinder my ability to kind of get quiet space and have my own office to be able to make videos. But I wanted to make a video today because I've seen Star Wars Rogue One. It's amazing, it's awesome, and I just need to talk about it. So here is my spoiler review of Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. So if you've seen Rogue One, continue to watch the video. If you haven't, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are watching past those 5 seconds, then the movie's going to get spoiled for you. So, Rogue One kind of begins, and there's no opening crawl. It's not, the regular Star Wars movie. That was awesome, but you get immediately introduced to the main character, Jyn Erso, and her family. Galen Erso is her father. Her mother gets shot. But the opening scene was terrifying. You get introduced to Orson Krennic, played by Ben Mendelsohn, and he was awesome. Mads Mikkelsen plays Galen Erso, and Galen Erso is the one who built the Death Star, obviously. And that's the whole plot of Rogue One. It's the opening crawl, basically, to A New Hope. He made the Death Star and has the plans, and put in a flaw in the Death Star system so that the rebels know how to destroy it. So, Jyn gets freed from Imperial control by the rebels, and Cassian, who is played by Diego Luna, who is probably my favorite character in the film, and he is great. He kind of plays like the Han Solo kind of character, to compare him to anybody. But really, he's kind of his own deal. He's just, a part of the rebellion. But I think something that this film did very well was making the rebellion, making the rebels kind of not look like shiny bright. They weren't the best people in the galaxy up until, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Leia Organa were able to join the rebellion. But it was great film because of that. The characters put it together well. It was a beautiful made movie with brand new characters, with references all over the place. Like, you had Pig Nose and that other guy, I don't even know their names, but they were in it. There was Blue Milk in Jyn's house when she was a kid. And I'm sorry I've got shaky cam going on right now, but I don't have my camera or my laptop with me to have steady video. I'm just kind of holding my phone and talking to try and create a background in which I can insert videos. But yeah, so there was just Star Wars references littered all over the place. But the technology that they had was incredible. They were able to bring back Moff Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin, and have him be the actor he was. I don't know his name, but he's been dead for a while. And they were able to put him in, and Ben Mendelsohn's character, Orson Krennic, thought he could go talk and smack to not only Grand Moff Tarkin, but to Darth Vader. So, you just saw just kind of, disagreements in Empire control, and it was just kind of, I don't know, amusing, because you knew that by the end of the film, Orson Krennic's was going to get his own, and he did. Because the Death Star was kind of at, small powered, but they blew up the planet Jeddah, which is where Saw Gerrera was stationed. And that's where Jyn and Cassian and K2, who's played by Alan Tudyk, who's a great droid, and he was very funny. But they destroy that planet, and they destroy Saw Gerrera and the city of Jeddah, which was an old Jedi temple. And the Death Star runs on kyber crystals. Now, they were getting these kyber crystals
off of the multiple planets, and that's really cool. That ties together like all of the Star Wars universes. Like, never in any of the 7 Star Wars movies have they talked about kyber crystals or anything like that. That was kind of more extended universe stuff and TV show stuff. So to bring that all together is really cool. Now, I've kind of been rambling. This isn't really like, you know, a structured review, but in terms of favorite Star Wars movies, I'd put Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, as my 3rd favorite, behind Empire Strikes Back at 1 and Return of the Jedi 2. Now that should be good incentive enough to go and see this film. It's a great film. Now, this is the biggest spoiler of them all. So if you've stuck around this far, let's just talk about Darth Vader. Now, Darth Vader's in the movie for probably about 7 to 10 minutes. Now, it's the best 7 to 10 minutes of the movie. I'm biased as a Darth Vader fan, and so are many people as Darth Vader fans, but here's the thing. Every time he's on screen, he takes it over. It's, you know, it's Darth Vader. He's the greatest movie villain ever, and he's so cool. Just, you know, he's got this castle that's on Mustafar, so that ties, you know, the prequels to, you know, the new films, which is really, really cool. So Darth Vader's just got this castle on Mustafar, you know, and we get a glimpse of Anakin Skywalker once again because he's in some tube, you know, one of those Healy tubes that Luke is in Empire Strikes Back, and some old guy comes and says, like, Lord Vader, Director Krennic's here to see you, and they come out, and they have this discussion, and Darth force chokes him, and it's so cool. And then later on, he becomes kind of bigger towards the end of the movie. But the final scene of the movie, after the battle on Scarif, after all of our heroes die, Darth Vader murders like 15 to 20 honor guards. And it is the best 45 seconds ever of your life. You will never see anything cooler than Darth Vader force choking, slashing, and killing like so many people. It's so freaking cool, and I would pay $20 to see just that scene again because it was amazing. And it was my favorite part of the movie, and if your jaw isn't on the floor of the theater after that scene when the movie ends, then you're kind of an asshole, because that was just amazing. It was so cool. It was the best part of the movie, and, you know, it brought the movie full circle, and it led right into episode 4. So, I give this movie an A+. I loved it. It was absolutely amazing, and it's a green light to go for more Star Wars Extended Universe films. So I'm very excited now for a Han Solo movie. I'm excited for a Boba Fett movie. I'm excited for an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. I'm excited for an Old Republic movie if they make that. But this was a very, very good start for Star Wars fans and Star Wars movies that aren't just the anthology, the 7, 8, 9 movies that they're making. You know, it's more than just that. So this is the green light to go. The director, Gareth Edwards, was amazing. He's a Star Wars fan and put together a movie for the fans that turned out to be one of the best Star Wars movies ever. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was my kind of messy spoiler review of Star Wars Rogue One. You know, like I said, with lack of recording space and recording equipment while I'm at home on break, videos might be sporadic, but I'm going to try and keep in touch with my YouTube channel and bring to you guys the nerd news whenever I can. So, until next time, and until more nerd news, I'll catch you then. Peace.